Good morning, my name is Matthew Hugo and this is this morning's weather briefing on Monday the 13th of December 2010. Today's weather brief will cover information on the United Kingdom, Europe, Scandinavian precipitation and finally global weather alerts. Starting with the UK and taking a look at the fast trader model comparison graph, and over the next few days confidence is high given good model agreement for temperatures to be around 2 or 3 degrees below climate average of around 7 degrees Celsius, as a rather cool, if not cold, north or northeasterly air mass dominates across the UK. The following weather chart for Wednesday the 15th of December shows why temperatures are forecast to be just slightly below climate averages, as high pressure just to the west of the United Kingdom produces a rather cold north or northeasterly air mass across the United Kingdom. Confidence is high with regards to temperatures being slightly below climate averages, given good model consistency over the last few days, and the latest UK map view for Wednesday the 15th of December shows that temperatures are forecast to be at least 2 or 3 degrees below a climate average of around 7 degrees Celsius. During the latter stages of the week and into the weekend of the 18th and the 19th, there is good model agreement for a rapid drop in temperature around Thursday the 16th of December, as a cold front sweeps southwards across the United Kingdom and introduces a very cold north or northwesterly air mass across the UK. As a result, temperatures are forecast to be at least 6 or 7 degrees below climate averages by around the 17th of December. The predicted sharp drop in temperature towards Thursday and Friday is due to a large area of high pressure to the west of the UK combining with low pressure to the east to produce a very cold northerly air mass across the majority of the United Kingdom. Confidence is high regarding this synoptic pattern, and as a result confidence is high to suggest that temperatures will drop considerably below climate averages by the end of the week. Once again, taking a look at the latest UK map view for Friday the 17th of December, and you will note that all of the available forecast models signal temperatures to be at least 6 or 7 degrees below a climate average of around 7 degrees Celsius. Once again, given this and model consistency over the last few days, I feel as though there is high confidence to suggest that temperatures will become well below climate averages across the United Kingdom by the end of the week, as a noteworthy cold spell develops across all areas once again. Within the longer term, between the 19th and the 27th of December, there is significant model divergence. As a result, confidence is generally low with regards to the expected temperature trend. However, the majority, if not all, of the forecast models do keep temperatures below climate averages by at least 3 or 4 degrees Celsius. Taking into consideration the latest fast trader skill scores and model consistency, I believe that the ECMWF ensemble model is the model which is producing the most likely scenario within the longer term. I have highlighted with a solid red line where I think temperatures are forecast to be during the period between the 19th and the 27th. As you will note, I feel as though temperatures are likely to remain at least 3 or 4 degrees below climate averages, but with a gradual warming trend towards the end of December. I'm now taking a look at the temperature forecast across Europe within the next 7 to 10 days or so. And as you will note, particularly in the bottom image, which helps to illustrate the situation very well, the majority, if not all, of Europe over the next 7 to 10 days is forecast to have temperatures below or well below climate averages by perhaps as much as 6 or 8 degrees, particularly across parts of Central Europe and also up into Scandinavia. This signal has been evident for the last few days and even heading into the back of last week. As a result, I feel as though confidence is high to suggest that temperatures over the majority of Europe will be below or well below climate averages within the next 7 to 10 days. Helping to back up my prediction is the latest map view for the majority of western areas of Europe. As you will note, all of the available forecast models for the individual countries have temperatures to be below or well below climate averages by around Saturday the 18th of December. Once again, as a result, confidence is high to suggest that the next 7 to 10 days will be cold or very cold across the majority of Europe. The trend from the latter half of last week continues today as well, with latest forecast model data suggesting that within the longer term, during the final 7 to 10 days of December, temperatures are likely to remain below climate averages across many parts of Europe, but particularly across central and northern areas of Europe, where mean temperatures are likely to be below freezing. However, some southern regions of Europe, particularly across the Mediterranean, may experience temperatures nearer to climate averages at times, with mean temperatures here up to 10 to 20 degrees. Given some of the latest consistency within the forecast models, and also some recent skill scores, I feel that temperatures are likely to remain below climate averages across the majority of Europe during the remainder of December. However, as highlighted, some southern regions of Europe in particular may experience temperatures nearer to climate averages at times, and I feel that this is a distinct possibility given latest and recent model guidance. We're now taking a look at the precipitation forecasts across Scandinavia in the next 7 to 10 days. And the trend from last week continues today, with the majority of Scandinavia forecast to have precipitation totals considerably below climate averages, but particularly across northern regions of Norway, Sweden and the whole of Finland. Here, precipitation totals may be less than 25% of normal. However, in contrast, more southern and southwestern regions of Norway are likely to be more unsettled, and precipitation totals here are likely to be at, if not above, climate averages, with perhaps as much as 200 to 300% of normal in places, with some significant snowfall at times. Within the longer term, during the final 7 to 10 days or so of December, the trend from the last few days continues today, with the majority of Scandinavia forecast to have precipitation totals well below climate averages, but particularly across the majority of Sweden and Finland, where here less than 5 or 10 millimetres of precipitation is possible, as a very dry but very cold air mass persists across the majority of the region. And I feel as though confidence is high to suggest that the remainder of December is likely to produce well below climate average precipitation totals across Scandinavia. And now taking a look at global weather alerts, which highlight significant deviations from normal. And there has been a trend within the forecast models over the last few days for precipitation totals to become well above climate averages across many parts of Iberia and the Mediterranean, as low pressure dominates the weather during the last 7 to 10 days or so of December. Iberia in particular may experience precipitation totals at or above 100 to 150 millimetres, which is well above climate averages, as unsettled conditions dominate the weather. Given model agreement for this weather pattern, I feel as though confidence is medium to high to suggest that the latter half of December is likely to be very wet across Iberia in particular. There is also an emerging signal within the latest forecast models for precipitation totals to become extremely above climate averages across many central and northern regions of Western Australia in particular, as very warm and humid conditions help in the development of some significant thunderstorm activity within the next 7 to 10 days or so. Some central and northern regions may experience precipitation totals above 120 to 150 millimetres, which is 600% of normal. The trend from last week also continues into today for temperatures across many parts of central and northern regions of China to remain below or well below climate averages, as very cold conditions persist across these areas. Mean temperatures over the next 7 to 14 days may drop as low as minus 15 to minus 20 degrees Celsius, and confidence is high for temperatures to remain below or well below climate averages given latest model consistency and agreement. You are now welcome to Trial Fast Trader version 2 with a global view and a fully integrated Central and Eastern European module. Please go to the metro-fasttrader.com/data website. The trial will run until the 15th of December. Please note, a model comparison tool with a 32-day ECM forecast is now available for all European countries on the map view. You can navigate to this from the latest run by clicking Long Range Daily Min or Long Range Daily Max in the options bar on the top right of the page. You can also navigate to graphs for the individual component cities of the country aggregations from the latest run graph. You can find them under the heading Component Cities in the bottom right. Ask Dominic or Tony about our early bird special, which also expires on that date. The morning briefing service and tailored forecast bench consulting are also available with Fast Trader.